Well, hey, everybody. Welcome to this week. It's Monday. I'm Catherine. Surprise! You just saw me Friday. Now you got me again Monday. Anyhow, Alejandro will be back on Friday this week. So, welcome. This week, we are going to explore PAC Coaching and give you an introduction to what is PAC Coaching, what makes it different. So that's what we're going to do today. In order to do so, I'm going to, I forgot to introduce, here's my team. They're here too, in case you can't see them. Just want to make sure you said hi. So in order to do that, we're going to watch a little video. So first I'm going to show you what might be somebody who's got a little bit of awareness of PAC, but let's see what happens.
Oh, hey, Beth. Hey, I was hoping to find you. So listen, you've been working on that PPA thing, and I know you're working hard on it, but I was watching you with Miss Johnson, and I recorded it on my phone.
Yeah, I was just going to go
But, so you're still doing the thing that we had talked about. Remember the thing we talked about?
Yeah, I've been doing that.
Remember what it was?
I was doing that.
I watched you, and I have video of you didn't do it. So what do you do when someone's sitting?
Well, you agree
You
to
get low.
Oh, okay.
You have to get low, Beth.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I mean,
I know you're trying hard.
Yeah.
Right? So,
yeah.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Okay, so listen, I'm going to come and record you on Friday.
Great.
Right? And that's going to be our time to check in.
All right.
Okay?
All right, cool.
All right. Thanks.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
So for that round, team, let's think about what did you notice about Alejandro and what did you notice about Beth?
He was right in her face, like right there, not letting her get away.
So he got her where he wanted her, so he keep her where he wanted her to deliver his message.
Yeah, she could not escape or get away for anything if she wanted to.
So in PAC, what do we call that kind of standing right in front of somebody?
Confrontational stance.
Yeah, a little bit of a confrontational stance there. And say what, Beth?
I say the same confrontational stance that he got then from me in reaction to his. I even put up like an arm to make myself look even bigger.
Yeah, you did. So what else did you notice about Beth and Alejandro? Anything else?
I noticed that the message from Beth was pretty clear. For anybody who watched that, she's not going to do that unless he's in there with his video camera, which apparently he does to her. And then maybe she'll try it. So it was a very clear, brush off.
Right.
And
Yeah,
that
so
message is also non-verbal, so she didn't get a chance to even really speak.
Right. That's what I was going to say. He never gave her an opportunity to say anything.
okay, so we're noticing that he maybe didn't even get permission to videotape her. She is we figured out non-verbally even also, she was like, great. She was not feeling this relationship maybe, and she wasn't even participating in the conversation much at all.
So I don't know what the problem is. He wasn't rude about it, But it really, in that moment, I think about all those situations where someone has the best of intentions, and yet how does it make someone react,
Yeah, so we're talking about reactions rather than responding. So I think Beth and Alejandro tried it a different way. So let's go back and see something a little bit different.
Beth, I was
Hey.
hoping to run into you. How
Oh,
you
yeah.
doing?
I'm good.
Are you on your way somewhere?
Just to throw some stuff in the
Okay.
activities room.
Do you have a few minutes, or are you in a rush?
No, I'm not.
Oh,
no,
okay.
that's
Do you
fine.
mind if could we do a little coaching for a few minutes
Yeah.
before you head over there?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. How about we take a seat over here?
Okay, sounds good.
So what are a couple things that you saw yourself doing there? What went well?
I was kind of working on the space issue, and that I seem to be stopping now at the edge of.
In that 6 feet.
Yeah, without getting
Good.
too close.
All right, so you're getting it started.
Yeah, I did
6
the
feet.
high by the face because she saw my hand, so
Uh-huh.
her vision's probably like here.
So she's got the binocular,
Yeah,
maybe?
she's got the
or-
binocular
Okay,
vision,
binocular
yeah.
ones. So
Yeah.
you got into her visual field.
Yeah.
So how about something you still want to work on or try differently? Did you see something?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah. What I did is I came in and I didn't get low. Okay,
So, yep.
okay, so I want to come from the front. Hey,
Hi.
Alejandro.
Hey.
Ooh.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Does that feel
It
different?
did.
Okay, better for-
yeah. Before I was thinking maybe it wasn't necessary, but it was funny to see how it really wasn't that hard.
So, team, how was that different? What did you notice about Alejandro and what did you notice about Beth? You noticed, I'm getting a visual, he turned to the side. And I noticed, which side did he get on for Beth?
Her right side.
Her right side. And Beth, are you right or left hand dominant?
I am strongly right hand dominant.
You're a right hand dominant. So he got, in what kind of stance do we call that? The other one was confrontational. This one is
Supported.
Supportive stance.
supportive. Nice. So we got some visual help. So what are some other things you noticed that was different about, let's say, Alejandro?
I noticed that it wasn't him coming in telling me what it was that I was doing right or wrong.
So
It's interesting to watch that in the context of like extrovert versus introvert. Even though I am more of an extrovert, that sense of control that gives the other person is just so incredibly safe feeling.
yeah, so he created a safe environment in which you controlled what you were figuring out instead of, let me tell you, ... Even if it was something good.
Yeah, I think the other thing that Shelley brought up, he went in saying, I've got you where I want you, and we're gonna do this right here, right now. And this time he really did back up, get in supportive stance, but say, can we do this right now, or do you need to get where you're going? Recognizing that she might be in the middle of something else, just allowing that space for a this or that.
Yeah, so again, he gave her control. Is this a good time? You be in control now or later, but he still gave it a this or that, right? Yeah, cool. So what did you notice about Beth that was different in this one? Or Beth, what was different for you since you're here?
Obviously, since we're PAC mentors, we do this every time, but it always really brings home to me, even when we're doing, this wasn't scripted per se, it was a real interaction, but Alejandro would never approach me in that sort of coaching way. I've never had a situation where he's said, oh, hey, listen, I got to talk to you about something. That being said, it was interesting to see just really diving into it, being like, all right, so let's see what happens. When we played it out, that even though I know to get low, to play that out and see how it is, I hand something off and to see just his body relax, it just brings it home. So even if you're so familiar with this stuff, it is amazing to see how much the coaching cycles facilitate that self-learning.
Yeah, so you mentioned something there, Beth. So you just said self-learning.
Yeah.
So what is it that makes PAC coaching, or what makes PAC coaches different than what really at the core makes us different than what traditional coaching might be of skills?
You know, that idea of, and Alejandro does it so well, it is about letting go of our agenda. All of our PAC skills that we use with, there's no us versus them. We are going to use PAC skills with people, period. And so he comes in and he really has to be okay when he offers a choice. Is now a time, or are you running and need to put stuff down? He has to be okay with that and let go of his agenda that he'd like to get some coaching done. If I say, actually, I'm running to put some stuff, and I'm even if he's clear that I'm trying to escape him. But this idea that he doesn't come in with an agenda, he's really interested and just curious to hear, where does I go with this sort of stuff?
Okay, so PAC coaches come in from curiosity, not with a judgment or an agenda. That's one thing that makes us different. Anything else?
Yeah, and I think the other piece is that we don't look at everything and delve into everything, but we look at one thing. And let's just
that's a big part is we don't try to coach and change everything at once. It's one baby bite at a time. Just one at a time. And then we just drill that one little thing. Just like when you're learning a sport, you don't just learn how to dribble down the whole field and make a shot and have it score. You do, how do you dribble? How do you dribble over here? Just practice over here. When you get that, practice over here or whatever. Yeah, so I think for me, the biggest thing that makes us different, it's all about the relationship. It's about the relationship that we have with the other first, before we worry about what we're going to do. And then we work 50-50 together. So thanks for joining us. See you tomorrow.
Hey folks, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to help us spread Teeps's positive approach message around the world. And don't forget to click the bell to get notified when new videos are posted.